is the fifth game of Bhutan-Myanmar Bilateral Series T20 International 2024. Thank you, Honorable Chief Guest and all distinguished guests for joining us in this very historic, the fifth and final game of the Bhutan-Myanmar T20 International Bilateral Series 2024. So, ladies and gentlemen, may I have the national anthem of Bhutan. Now may I have the national anthem of Myanmar. The kind of tournament of the Bhutan women's over here in the Gelipur city at Gelipur International Cricket Ground. The moment now is Honorable Chief Guest taking part with the participants, the women participants, introducing and congratulating them for this final and fifth game. So once again, thank you, Honorable Chief Guest and distinguished guests, for all your valuable presence and gracing us in this, the fifth and final game of the historic Bhutan-Myanmar T20 International Bilateral Series. So with this, on behalf of the Honorable Chief Guest, distinguished guests, all the audience, the spectators, from all of us, we wish you very best of luck to both the teams, the team Bhutan and Myanmar. So let's give a round of applause to both the teams and let's watch and witness this a very fantastic and historic, the bilateral series, the first ever tournament for the women's cricket in Bhutan. So please enjoy.
Good morning, Kuzuzangpo, and welcome everyone here at the Gelifu International Cricket Ground, right at the center of GMC, Gelifu Mindfulness City. This is match number 5 between Bhutan and Myanmar, and this will be the last match. And there we see the playing 11 for Bhutan today. Karma Dema and Ngawang Choden opening the batting, followed by Anju Gurung and Sonam Choden. Dechen Wongmo the captain, Hisei Choden another batter, and Sering Zangmo comes in today for young Sonam. Then we have Sonam, we have Richi Choden, Kile Bida and Sering Choden. Sering Choden who comes in for young Ngawang, young Sonam. And umpires for today we have Rakesh Pradhan. And this is the Myanmar playing 11 for today. Zorli, followed by Tete Ong. Then we have Tai Tai So, the captain. Then Kin Min Ma, Mei Popo San, Zarli Win, another all-rounder to watch out for. Zin Therape Chow, the bowler. And Lin Lin Thao, another all-rounder. And we have Tet Ong. And we have the spinner Se Yang and Tai Tai Po. So that will be the Myanmar team. But Myanmar won the toss and they decided to field first. And this is again we are showing you the playing 11 of Bhutan, which I have already covered. The only change here is Sering Choden comes in for young Sonam. So Myanmar have won the toss and elected to bowl first. We're about to get started the final match of the historic first bilateral series in the Gelifu International Cricket Ground. As Myanmar taking stage here. We are here at Gelifu, the mindfulness city, with a beautiful background of the mountains and blue sky right at the heart of Gelifu Mindfulness City. It's match day number 5, the final one between Bhutan and Myanmar. Myanmar would be traveling back today. They'll be traveling to Punakha. They'll halt there and then they have a flight next day from Paro. It has been a tiring journey for them, even series, but the result has definitely gone in their favor. To start off the proceeding for Team Bhutan, it will be young Ngawang, the left-hander, taking the strike, and at the non-striker end, it will be her opening partner Kamadema. All set here for the final match of the historic bilateral series, the first ever women's international match here at the GICG. This will definitely go down in the history books. There will be photos hanged in the pavilion, but a result that everyone would expect here is for Bhutan to pull off a win here. Starting off the proceeding for Myanmar would be Zorli with the medium pacers from the mountain, and here we go, the first ball, and starts off with a wide ball. Jersey number 27 Zorli. She has been opening the bowling for Team Myanmar throughout the series, and now she decides to come round the wicket to the left-hander. It's a beautiful Friday morning here at Gelifu Mindfulness City. A swing and a miss from Ngawang. It's a beautiful day. Even the sun has come out bright to support Team Bhutan today. Wearing yellow today, Myanmar, and in the national flag color orange and yellow, Team Bhutan. Much better delivery from Zorli this time. Ngawang chooses to defend that. Ngawang, though she is young, she is only 18 years and 50 days as of today. Born on November 7, 2006, has already played 27 matches for Bhutan in T20 International. So managed to get 365 runs. The ball is not coming onto the bat. It just misses the outside edge of Ngawang. The highest run Ngawang has scored in her career is 40 runs. Her strike rate is slightly low, 61.55. But her average is good for the Bhutanese standard, 14 runs per match. She definitely needs 14 runs today. There, straight bat. Well dealt with that straighter one from Zorli. Bowling to her is Zorli. (21 years old Zorli. Again drifts down the leg side, and that will be wide. Second wide of the over. Zorli is 21 years, 285 days, born on March 17, 2003. She has played 37 matches at such a young age for Team Myanmar. She has managed to pick up 28 wickets with a best bowling figure of 6 for 10. And that's wide on the offside. I think she's trying a bit too much earlier in the over. First over, she's not getting it correct. Or maybe it's the tiredness from the past 4 matches. And Uppish drives that and tries to find the gap between cover and the extra cover, but unable to do so. Ngawang. That came from the sweet spot of her bat, but unable to find the gap. Yet again she drifts down the leg side and is wide number 3 for this over. Not the worst start, but not a good start as well for Zorli. She has to control those wide balls. It's wide number 4, sorry. Looks like Myanmar team are tired. Much better this time from Zorli. And that will be the end of first over. At the end of first over, Bhutan team 4 for 0. Zarliwin will be opening from the Gilifu town end, and she will be bowling to the Bhutanese batter Kamadema. Starts off with slider, gets a bit of extra bounce. The wicketkeeper takes it high up on her toes. That means there's definitely some bounce on this track. Zarliwin has been a disciplined bowler for Team Myanmar, and there we see yet again it's a new ball, and yet she's getting the turn of the turf. So that means she definitely is giving some revolution to that ball. A finger spinner, always a difficult ask, the new ball. A flighted ball. Kama tries to swing that, but she had a big gap between her pad and bat. Fortunately for her, it misses her stump, as that would have been the end of her. A huge gap between pad and bat. She definitely needs to calm down earlier in her inning. And such balls you have to, of course, dispatch. And there's a misfield from the fielder. And that will be 1 run for Karma. This is off the mark. Now this will be an interesting battle. Ngawang, the left-hander versus off-spinner. The ball turning away from her. But what Ngawang has is, She has this sweep shot and she plays the ball quite late. So there's a good player of spinner groomed here at Gelifu, her hometown. Let's see how she fares. Flighted ball. Chooses to defend. Ngawang there. Yesterday after the match, I was giving a challenge to Ngawang. If she scores 30 today, she's going to get an early Christmas gift from me. I mean, a New Year gift from me. If she proves me wrong. And we have seen this from Ngawang every time. She misses a ball. She shows us some action replay that I should have played this ball in this fashion. At the end of 2 overs, Bhutan women 5-0. Shortly we will be continuing. It will be a second over of the match. She has a unique hairstyle there. A upright ponytail, we'd say. Short here, but she has tied it. She will be balling to Kamadema. Kamadema, an experienced player for Team Bhutan with 25 matches under her belt, 162 runs, highest of 41, strike rate of 50. And swing, that ball definitely was not there to be driven. But I think the message is clear here to the Bhutanese batter. We need to capitalize and utilize the power play that we can see from Kamadema here. Even yesterday, she was charging the ball. She was trying to hit every ball. And this time, more of a 50 over shot that. She chooses to let that go. Good leave, we would say. So it's always good to have your eye in. We are playing on a different track today, different pitch. She definitely needs to read the wicket. And just like that, off the back foot, bit short of length, and it's always a difficult ball to play for any batter. Bhutan have started slowly in every match, I would say. Not fully utilizing power play. The best they had was yesterday, I think. They lost only 1 wicket, and that would be wide again from Zorli. Zoli to continue here. There's a big appeal. Is that out? Yes, says umpire. That's LBW. Played crossed. Not to play that shot. Any batter watching online right now, you're not supposed to start your inning with cross batted shot. It was straight, and she tries to play that on the leg side and ends up paying with her wicket. Kamadema out for 1. Zoli strikes with the first wicket. Dechen Wongmo joins young Ngawang in the crease. Zorli, the draw of first blood for Team Bhutan, takes the wicket of Karmadema. And a good positive start from Dechen. Will she start with a boundary? Yes, she does. That's the first boundary for Team Bhutan and for Dechen. This is definitely the start that Bhutan wanted from their captain, Dechen Wongmo, aka Thomas. Everyone calls her Thomas. She's a big fan of Tom and Jerry's Tom. And she is like batting with her Jerry there. Young and cute little Ngawang. So Tom and Jerry batting for Team Bhutan here. Thomas and Jerry, I would say. So Thomas starts off with a boundary. Strike rate of 400. She would be looking to continue that kind of strike rate if Bhutan has to set a big target for Team Myanmar. And that's how you play a straighter ball. Unlike Karma, she tried to play that. She waited for that. Dechen looks like in form. That's the end of 2 overs. Bhutan 10 for 1. And there you see the man behind all the beautiful photos of yours. The man who makes you look good on screen and on camera. That's Dhiraj Pradhan, the media officer. It's a tiring day for people like him. He's walking. He looks tired. He will be traveling with the Myanmar team today to Punakha. We are blessed with such hardworking people here from Bhutan cricket, starting from CEO himself, GM, Lobzang, the manager here. Zadi to continue her over. Starts off with the white ball. Ngawang tries to sweep that ball. And we have Bhagwati Acharya bringing you all the live updates. The media team, kudos to them. Their first international tournament, handling all by themselves without any help from anyone. Again drifting down the leg. Again Ngawang tries to sweep that. It's called a carbon copy of the first ball, white ball. It's unusual of Myanmar bowling so many white balls earlier in the innings. That's much better. It turns, beautiful ball, it grips, turns, and Ngawang had no idea whatsoever of that ball. It hits her ribcage. We can say she's feeling the pain, but doesn't matter when you're representing your country here. Again, this time she sweeps it well, and that will be the first boundary for Ngawang. Wrong line from Zali, and Ngawang punishes her with a fine sweep shot. You put there anything outside leg stump, Ngawang is going to sweep you again and again and again. She can do that all that day long. If you keep on bowling there, Zali, you better change your line and length. And then she listens to me. A telepathy from me to Zali and a dot ball. That's the line any off spinner should bowl to left-handers, turning the ball away from them. Just like that. A good ball from Zali. Lucky for Ngawang that she did not drag that on her stumps. And yet again we see a replay from Ngawang herself. So what if you don't have replay Bhutan cricket? I'll show you a replay, giving us a replay of how she should have played it correctly. Swing and a miss. Again she's showing I should have played like that. More of shadow practice, I would say. It's good for any young cricketer to watch, realizing yourself, self-reflection on how you should have played that shot. Flatter this time. Tries to play it on the leg. And that will be the end of 4 over. Bhutan women 16 for 1. And one more key person here from Bhutan cricket, Umber, the chief curator there in yellow hat and with the slippers on, for giving us such a good track to bat on and host 5 matches. It's not a joke. Our job well done to Umber and his team. They have worked really hard to give us such an wicket on a chilly winter here in Bhutan. It's always difficult to prepare wicket, but he has definitely prepared awesome wickets for such a tournament to happen. Thank you to Umber and his team. There's a bowling change. Lin Thaw will be bowling to the captain of Bhutan, Thomas. First ball from Lin Thaw. As we were talking about Umber, I'm sure he is not happy with that. That kept quite low. But he has given a wicket. That's not a batting track. That's not the bowling track. It's uneven at times. But that definitely takes the batter and the bowler out here. Much better delivery from Lin Thaw. Dot ball for them. Lin Thaw is one of the most experienced player in the Myanmar squad. He's definitely bringing that out here. But straighter balls, giving no room whatsoever to the batter. In 39 matches, he has managed to take 22 wickets. The best bowling figure of 3 for 8. And the interesting thing is our economy. It's below 5 in a T20 international stats. So that's always commendable. Again a dot ball. Techen is not able to play Lin Thaw well. He's not getting bat on ball. Not getting the timing, I would say. And facing the experienced Lin Thaw is experienced Dechen Wongmo herself. Again a dot ball. Player of that back foot. Dechen herself, 31 years old captain. With 30 matches under her belt for Team Bhutan. With 473 runs. If she gets 30 outs, it will be a 500 run today. The best of 64 not out. And there we see the experience in her. 5 dot balls, but she manages to take a single. They're going for a quick second run. Is there a chance for Team Myanmar? No. A weak throw from the boundary will give 2 runs to Dechen and Team Bhutan. At the end of 5 overs, Bhutan women 18 for 1. Sally Win to continue her over of spinners. That's right in the gap. Pierce between the cover and extra cover of her back foot. That will be second boundary for Ngawang. Bit short, but played it beautifully to her off for a second boundary. Well executed shot from Ngawang. Zarli in her third over now decides to come over, round the wicket. So changing from over to round. Slight change in fielding as well. That's long off. And this time again down the leg side for wide. Zarli is definitely finding it difficult to bowl to Ngawang, the left-hander. It should be other way around. Ngawang finding it difficult to play Zarli, actually, the off spinner. Again, she sweeps She sweeps okay this time. Off the gloves, I think. 1 run for Ngawang. If Ngawang continues in this rate, she will win the gift hamper for New Year from me. She just needs to make 30 runs and I lose the bet. So I think that is in her mind today. She's there to win the bet against me. Zali to the Bhutanese captain. A full toss. But Dechen, she tried to be cheeky out there. Instead of giving it the full bat, she tried to play more like a paddle sweep of a full toss. Definitely not working for her this time round. That was a full toss, should have been dispatched, but there is deep square leg and long on. So maybe that was in her mind. Much better ball this time from Zarli. That is the ball she should be bowling. Turn and bit outside of, just like that. Zali is known to bowl such kind of ball, but she has been bit inconsistent today, I would say, with wides. Very unlikely of her. Yet again, down the lake side, this time to the right hand batter. Again wide ball. Zarli, we saw she was practicing all those off spin and sliders just after the toss. Looks like she's not getting it correct today. When she gets it correct like that, it's a dot ball. So at the end of the 6th over and the power play, Bhutan women 25 for 1. Lin Tho to continue a second over from the mountain end. Starts off with the full toss, driven down to long off. It was low full toss and swinging as well. Dechen with jersey number 10, a big fan of Sachin Tendulkar, just like me, the god of cricket. Both Dechen and I, we had the honor of meeting the great Sachin Tendulkar in 2018 October. That's a dot ball. He had visited Bhutan through UNICEF as the brand ambassador for hand washing campaign, and we could meet our idol. That was in October 2018, and she wears his jersey number 10. Good shot there from Thomas, but there's the protection there, sweeper cover. Will just be 1 run to Team Bhutan, and Dechen brings Ngawang back on strike. Lin Tho has been economical today. And swing again, that was definitely missing the leg stump. But Myanmar have been doing this throughout the tournament. They have been asking questions to the umpires. Umpires for today, Ugendoji and Rakesh Pradhan. Full toss yet again, but this time Ngawang finds the gap. Will they push for 2? Ngawang wants to. Again, there's a miscommunication in the Bhutanese batting within the batters. A yes and no call. Yes from Ngawang, no from Dechen, but eventually they end up getting 2 runs. Shot again. This time again finds the fielder. Will be 1 run. Ngawang still wants 2. She was halfway sent back by her captain saying, "No, I am not interested in that second run." So, at the end of 7 overs, Bhutan 30 for 1. Soizi Way replacing Zarli from the Gelifu town end. Soizi Way, jersey number 30, has a beautiful off-spinners action, flies, and she has that odd straighter ones. A quick single taken there by Ngawang. So as we were starting off well with a dot and a single. Flighted ball. Tries to stop that of her own bowling. Unable to do so. That's 1 run for Dechen. Played it straight down the ground for 1 run. Dechen looks confident and in form. She's getting the ball right from the center of her bat. She's hitting it sweetly. She just needs to find gap now. If she can do that, it will be wonders for her and Team Bhutan. Flighted again, tries to go for a big shot, but 2 bounce down to the deep fielder. Ngawang is definitely seeing the ball big as a watermelon, I would say. She's set. She has played 22 deliveries. That's quite a lot. And there we see the straighter one from Soizi Way. Dechen thought that ball is going to spin, but it didn't. Error in judgment from Dechen there. Flighted ball again, but is that off the bat? Looks so. A footballing skill there from the fielder, stopping it with her boots. Definitely helps her save another run for Team Myanmar. At the end of 8 overs, Bhutan 34 for 1. A change in bowling from the Himalayan end. T20I continuing where she left off yesterday. She was extremely economical yesterday. not giving any runs coming round the wicket, and she's bowling from the same end. She would be trying to replicate yesterday's performance, but there we have Dechen taking easy single within the 30 yard. Dechen definitely looks calm and confident today. Unlike the first 3 matches, we could see this from yesterday. And she scored freely. And yet again, Ngawang pulls and pulls good. And that will be 4 runs for Ngawang and Team Bhutan. Thetet Ao. Bit short this time and on the leg side. And Ngawang pulls it for 4. Takes pressure off her captain Dechen. Ngawang definitely batting well today. Thetet Ao. There was no one to test her yesterday because she didn't have a left-hander facing her. But today, when there's a left-hander, she has to change her angle and comes over the wicket to a left-hander. This is a bit unorthodox from her. And again, that's a bit short. Well fielded there by the fielder. Keeps it to 1 run. Thetet Ao is definitely not getting it correct today. 2 right-handers is coming round the wicket. 2 left-handers is coming over the wicket. This is what a right and left-hand combination does to any fielding team. There's confusion for the bowler and the keeper, and the fielders have to keep on moving. And this time she gets it correct. So decides to stay on over the wicket for a right-hander and pays off. That's the second dot ball of her over. She has given away 6 runs already. And there we have Dechen steps down, charges the bowler and drives down to the deep fielder for 1 run. At the end of 9 overs, Bhutan women 41 for 1. So Ellie to continue. Starts off with a dot ball. Swayze way for Team Myanmar. Here the crowd are getting ever so louder. Last match, they have come out in support of the Dragon ladies. Flighted ball this time. Well played by Dechen. Swayze way has played 18 matches for Team Myanmar. And hint of turn there. Played it down to short point, I would say. An unorthodox fielding set from Myanmar. So as I was talking about Sway, she has played 18 matches and managed to take 14 wickets with the best bowling figures of 4 for 18. Economy yet again below 5, 4.68. Good stats for her earlier in her career. That's again off the... Did it hit her hand? She's definitely claiming it did. But umpire signaled something there. Maybe he showed some third umpire kind of signal. Maybe he's not too sure. And since we don't have a review system or third umpire here, it's a good decision from the umpire, because the benefit of the doubt should always go to a batter, because they'd only have one life, one chance. Flighted ball this time, but she only manages to find the toe of her bat, Dechen. She has been playing full toss bit uniquely today. She's trying to paddle those. She has the power actually to go all the way for big sixes. But nevertheless, it brings Ngawang on strike. She needs 10 more runs to win the bet with me. I certainly hope she does, because it will be a bonus to Bhutan team. Sensible batting, smart batting from Ngawang here. So he is bowling well. No need to go after her. So at the end of 10 overs, halfway done, Bhutan women 43 for 1. And that will be drinks break here at Gelifu Mindfulness City. There we see the tournament director Doji Khandu and the media team, Dhiraj and Bhagwati and Madam. They're having a photo. They're smiling to the camera. They have been instrumental. The likes of Bhagwati, Dhiraj, and why not? Last day, why not click photos? There we see the two beautiful madams and the cameraman Doji Khandu covering them. It's the last match and everyone is pumped up and clicking photos. And why not on a drinks break? And there we see fans waving flags. Everyone has come out here on a beautiful Friday morning to support Team Bhutan. When it's the drinks break, let us highlight on the achievement of Bhutan cricket. Bhutan cricket this year, the year 2024, has been a big one. Bhutan cricket hosted its first ever international tournament for men's. There were 4 teams who participated. Bhutan, the host country, Thailand, Maldives and Indonesia. It took place in October, and come December, we have the bilateral series, the touring Myanmar playing against the Bhutan girls team. It has been an amazing year for Team Bhutan. Bhutan cricket would be looking to host more international matches in the coming year, 2025. The bilateral series is won by Myanmar, as it stands 4-0 today. And the quadrangle series was won by Team Thailand. Unfortunately, the finals could not be played due to the bad weather and rain. And on the virtue of head-to-head and net run rates, Thailand won from Team Maldives. Team Maldives played their first final in almost 30 years. But unfortunately, that day they could not. And here we see captain Thete Saw starts off with short ball to Ngawang yet again. They're pushing for 2 runs. And it's like Ngawang starts off in a similar fashion like she did from the first ball of this inning, trying to pull Thete Saw. Thete Saw. That's the pronunciation. And that's the dot ball. And today Dechen, the Bhutanese captain, was telling me it's not Thete Saw, it's Tai Saw. So I'd like to correct my pronunciation. As we know, pronunciation is no man's monopoly, but I'm sure Myanmar team will pardon me for pronouncing their names wrong, and that will be singled down to the deep fielder. So Tai Saw, the Myanmar captain. First over, coming from a different angle today, and she too decides to come round the wicket to a right-hander. And that's plays upishly, but in the gap, down to deep square leg for 1 run. With that, the Chen moves on to 13 runs, and Ngawang 24 runs. A very good partnership being built here after Karma left the crease. Again down the leg. It looked like there was inside edge. I could clearly hear the inside edge here from the comm tower. And umpire Ugendoji proving me wrong, right yet again. Tai So. She was about to bowl, but the fielder was still getting into position. So a dead ball signaled by umpire. Flighted ball this time. Dechen uses her feet. She is the only batter who has used her feet so nicely to play the spinners and even the pace bowlers. Getting to the pitch of the ball. And that would be end of 11 overs. Bhutan women 49 for 1. Swayze to continue. Crowd saying we won 4, we won 4. But Dechen doesn't come under pressure from the crowd there. As there are batter and people I've seen whenever crowd says 6, they try to go for a big shot like 6 and they end up losing their wicket. But Dechen, as far as I know, his mental is strong. Flighted ball yet again and perfectly executed cut shot there. It won't run down to boundary. The sweeper cover will cut off. But this is a very good running between wicket by Team Bhutan. They saw the fielder was not too keen on throwing the ball and they decided to take a quick second run. So converting 1 into 2s. Good execution from Team Bhutan today. Played it straight to the bowler. Will be a dot ball. Crowds definitely won 4. I'm sure you can hear them from my mic as well. Flicked it down to the short fine leg. But Ngawang says, no, I'm not running for that, captain. I've been there for 11 overs batting. My legs are tired and I need 5 runs more to win against the commentator. That's the message I can hear from her right now. Yet again, Dechen plays it off her back foot, cuts it in the gap for 1 run. Ngawang batting brilliantly. 25 of 30. Definitely leading the side today. Batting side, I mean. Again, we see here Swayze coming round the wicket to the left-hander, which is the correct angle and the standard practice, I would say. Flighted ball. Ngawang plays it down to the deep fielder for 1 run. Ngawang is well set at the moment. At the end of 12 overs, Bhutan women 53 for 1. A change in bowling. Captain takes herself off bowling attack. I think the end is not working for her. the mountain end. I think she will come from the Gelifu end. And she brings Thete Saw for her second over from that end. Flighted ball. Dechen wanted single. Ngawang said no. Any ball that goes behind the batting crease is the call of the non-striker, and correctly executed this time by Ngawang, sending back her senior captain without hesitating. And that's in gap. Will the ball have the legs to cross the boundary, or will the fielder cut it off? A good try there with the legs from the captain, but eventually the ball runs down to 4. And that will be boundary for Dechen. And in the spirit of cricket, the Myanmar fielder showing that the ball did touch the rope. So that will be second boundary for Dechen. She didn't have to hit any because Ngawang was taking the charge. So this partnership is definitely proving a stronger one and a good one and the best one of the entire series for Team Bhutan. Straighter one this time, coming from her ever so favorite round the wicket, Thete Saw. Chooses to defend that. Still one more to go of Thete Saw over. Straighter one coming round the wicket is always difficult because you'll always pitch the ball outside the wicket to wicket mark. So at the end of 13 overs, Bhutan women 58 for 1. Sway to continue here. Played uppishly. And we have here with me Dhiraj Pradhan, the guy I was talking about, joins me here on the commentary tower. And Dhiraj, welcome to the commentary tower, and you being commentator yourself in Bhutan Football Federation. What do you have to say about this entire tournament? Just before you start, I'll give you 1 second break because Bhutan managed to take 2 runs. There's an appeal, but that's definitely not out. So welcome Dhiraj, and few words from you on the entire tournament here.
Okay, thank you Manoj for introducing me to the commentary box. So it's been a very good experience, and I've recently participated in the BOB Bhutan quadrangular series, which was held here in the October. So it's quite easy for me because I had a lot of opportunity during that time, and the work distribution between the officials is well maintained, and we're having a good time. Though Bhutan has still not managed to win a single match, but we're still cheering for them. And being an official, it's a very good experience for me to be here, and it's been a wonderful tournament.
Well, thank you, Dhiraj. You said you're cheering for Team Bhutan, but you were putting all the marks kind of thing of Myanmar on your face. Are you indirectly supporting Team Myanmar today?
No, it's not like that. I saw everyone putting the marks, so I just wanted to try. It's their traditional, natural handmade cream, so I wanted to try that.
So it's more of a sunblock for you.
Yes, probably.
And you have been doing a remarkable job with all the photos and camera angles. Everyone is only applaud about you. The messages and all are coming all the way from Maldives and Thailand and everywhere for you. Job well done. What would you like to say about the media team on behalf of yourself, Bhagawati, and all the media team who is bringing this live for everyone here, and also with the pictures. Any word from your team?
Okay, thank you, Manoj. I appreciate that. And we as a media team, we're doing quite a well job. We are getting managed everything on time. Sometimes we lag due to technical difficulties, but we still try our best to keep everything up to date. Like we try to engage with the audience, and I hope they're happy.
Thank you, Dhiraj. Thank you so much. I will not keep you further here because you need to go and click beautiful pictures again. Thank you, Dhiraj, for joining me here at the commentary box.
Okay, thank you, Manoj.
As we were talking with Dhiraj, there had been few chances of runouts and all in Team Bhutan. And there we see again a white ball from Soewi. Myanmar definitely not getting it correct today. One more ball to go of this over. White and twos and ones in this over. And she ends it with a dot ball. At the end of 14 overs, Bhutan women 67 for 1. So we see a change in bowling for Team Myanmar, and we have a change here at commentary tower as well. We have the CEO of Bhutan Cricket, Mr. Dumbar Singh Gurung, joining me here at the com tower. Welcome, Mr. Dumbar Singh Gurung. As we see the proceeding here, we would like to welcome you to the officially to the commentary tower, and we would like you to share some light on the 2024, what happened here in Bhutan, and what's coming for in 2025 on international matches, and whatever you want to talk about and share the information. The stage is all yours. See you, sir.
Thank you, Manoj. 2024 has been a very good year for cricket. A lot of things are happening, still going on. We were successful to inaugurate this ground in 2024. We were successful to host this two tournament. Recently concluded men's quad series, followed by this one bilateral series, and then recently we also inaugurated. We did the groundbreaking ceremony of Rama. So, and on top of it, there's a lot of development activities has happened. The playing, especially from the grassroots, we now have a lot of junior playing around Bhutan. We are conducting a lot of school tournaments within school, intra-school or inter-school. So a lot of things are happening, and we are looking forward to continue with this next year and do more development work for Bhutan cricket.
Thank you, CEO sir, for highlighting that. And one difference we saw in this tournament is that the Bhutan players, they had a longer gap coming into this tournament from their Bali tournament. So what plan do Bhutan cricket have to retain the players, be it both men's and women's? Is there any plans in the pipeline that's going to encourage and maybe give them more matches internationally or maybe locally? Please shed some light on that, sir.
See, if you look at our girls right now playing, after Bali tournament, I don't think most of them have played. The most important thing is, especially if you look at it, the fitness is one major factor here, which they could not maintain it. However, if you look at skill-wise, amount of matches they have played for last, after pandemic. So they have huge experience. The only thing is they are struggling with fitness. However, 2025 will be a different game plan for Bhutan cricket. Since we haven't announced, but we are actually working on, starting with this contract system. annual contract system with the players, which will definitely help us, to streamline, especially performance basis. So yes, we lost 4 matches here, and today is the 5th matches, but it will not make that difference. The important thing is what we have to look at is we are successful to host this tournament. We are successful to give matches to these girls, and match by match you can also see our girls are improving, which is very good. Myanmar, before coming here, they played a series in China. There was like 5 countries tournament where they won against Hong Kong, which is ranking top 20 team in the world. And then they lost to China with two runs, and then they won against Mongolia twice. And then they went to Singapore to play another series. I think they were the winner there. Then from there they came here. So Myanmar was more into touch than our girls. So that's the advantage for them. But however, match by match, our girls are also improving. And from next month, January, New Year, we are looking for high performance. Our focus is more into upcoming World Cup qualifier, which will be held in Thailand, scheduled I think May. So that World Cup qualifier is very important for us, because the winner will automatically qualifies for World Cup. And before that, we are also looking at, especially April, we are looking at 5 countries tournament here. So where we have already approached to Thailand, Nepal, and there's other countries we have already approached. So looking forward to it, and that will also give them a good boost before they go for the main tournament.
Thank you, CEO sir, for sharing such a light, and it's good news for all cricket fans in Bhutan, and also it's commendable to you and your team for putting up such a tournament. Not only this, even the October one, it was highly applauded by everyone, from the sponsor, from the participating team, and everyone did that. So it has been your thing. One last question to you, CEO sir. You led the first team, which even I was a part of, in 2003 in Nepal. From there to here, hosting your first international match, how's the feeling, how's the emotion inside you in all this? We really want to know, coming from your mouth. You have seen everything in Bhutan cricket. So we want to hear from you, sir.
No, see, that's a strategy which we used to have. That's a dream we used to have when we didn't have a ground, we didn't have facilities. From that time only, everybody was working on towards having our own ground. We used to have a dream, when we'll have such kind of ground in Bhutan, when we'll be in a position where we can host, tournaments and all that, And most importantly, especially, looking at your own, Bhutanese playing. That was if you remember those days in 2003, when we had our first selection, I think we had around only 22 players, and most of them were very young, 16, 15, 17 years. So we have come a long way, but we have always kept that in our mind and working towards it. And finally it may have taken a long time, but at least now we are in a position. And after this ground, immediately now another ground is coming up in Thimphu, and I'm sure in near future we'll have other 2-3 grounds. And like I have been saying, it will take some time for our men's team, women's team to go up and play to the highest level. But Bhutan being a wonderful country, we can always become a host. So all we require is infrastructure. That is where we are looking at. So after having 2 grounds, we are looking forward for ACC tournament here, ICC tournaments here. So things are coming our way. So apart from that, hosting this kind of tournament is also helping our media people to learn, ground people to learn. So overall, it's a winning situation for all of us. And I'd like to thank everyone for all their cooperation, hard work, and we should continue such kind of work.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Damba Singh Gurung, the CEO, with his kind word and with good news to everyone that this is just the start. Wait and watch where Bhutan cricket will be in next 5 to 10 years with a new ground coming in Thimphu, Rama, and we already have this ground bringing you live match today between Myanmar and Bhutan. Thank you, CEO, sir.
Thank you very much, Manoj, and good job.
Thank you,
Best of
sir.
luck.
Thank you, sir. Let's get back to the game now with all such good news coming from CEO sir and the batting performance of Ngawang and Dechen, the highest partnership of this tournament. For 16 overs is 81 for 1. Bhutan would be definitely looking to score 100 runs today here. Now they have lots of wicket. They should put their foot on the pedal now, trying to accelerate, and who better than Dechen herself. Just like that, you get the ball off the middle of the bat, rest you leave it to the fielders and try to find the gap. As I was talking with Dhiraj and CEO sir here, I miss to point out that now Ngawang has won the bet against me. She was supposed to score 30 runs. She has scored 42 runs extra. So congratulations, Ngawang. I'll see you after the game today and you get your early New Year gift from me. Slightly fuller, low full toss, but Ngawang unable to dispatch that to the boundary. Ngawang has moved on to 42 of 45. She has broken her own record. Before this match, her high score was 40. Now she's 42 not out. She would definitely look to score 50 for herself and the team. But in doing so, she should not get bogged down. She should be accelerating the run rate from here. It has to be a team game. And just like that, even singles will do. You bring Dechen on strike and let Dechen go for the big shots, because Dechen herself has played 45 balls. I'm sure she can spot that ball as big as elephant we can spot here in Gelifu. Elephants are very common and worshipped here at Gelifu town. It's also a biological corridor here in Bhutan. We have elephants moving freely. And Dechen is not getting on her bat, finding it difficult to time the ball. And that will be drinks break here at the Gelifu International Cricket Ground at the end of 17 overs. Bhutan 83 for 1. This has been the batting card. Only Karmadema out. Still lots and lots of batting to come. But what matters is they have to accelerate from here. And who better to do than two set batters? One at 43, one at 27. Flighted ball. Misses it altogether. Asking the question to umpire, wasn't that wide? Umpire Rakesh Pradhan said, nope. That went just underneath your bat. Flighting the ball yet again, and that will be the first no ball of the match, and comes from Tai So herself. Not what they needed when Bhutan is already 83 for 1. Now what this does is this gives free license for Ngawang to go for biggest shot in her career. Maybe you can try to get 7 runs as well to get to a 50. No, but she only gets one of that. It was low full toss. It's not easy to pick full toss here at Gelifu. with the slight breeze is always difficult because the ball suddenly dips down. Tai Tai So. Change of ends for her. And Dechen there uses her feet brilliantly. Meets that on the full, that ball, but only manages to find the deep fielder yet again. Bhutan definitely need big success here today. Big force here to try and get to 120 so that they can win this game for the fans gathered out here at GICG. That missed everything. From the batter's bat to batter, from the keeper to the stumps. We have to wait and watch from umpire. Umpire is signaling byes there. So it missed everything. If it missed everything, I thought that was wide, but I think it was over the stumps. As it stands, it will be 2 byes to Team Bhutan. Both batter looks tired there, taking support on their bat. But Ngawang, my oh my. She has delivered. That's a catch gone down. She tried with one hand. One of the best fielders in the Myanmar side, Mei Poposa. A good effort, I would say. That was hit hard by Ngawang. Captain to captain. And the Myanmar captain is the one who's punished here. The Bhutan captain, Thomas, hits her down to the boundary. A much needed boundary for Team Bhutan. At the end of 18 overs, Bhutan 93 for 1. Second last over of the Bhutan inning. Ngawang plays it and a misfield from the fielder, and Bhutan managed to sneak in the second run. Good running, good communication shown by the batter. They have played numerous matches among themselves. 27 matches among themselves. These two have a good telepathy, I would say. Ngawang just need 5 runs to reach to her maiden half century. And what better stage than making it in your hometown, in your home country, on your home turf. Break a leg, Ngawang. And as I say, that ball swung in an inside edge. Z therapy nearly taking the wicket of young Ngawang. Well fielded again by Mei Poposa. She's quick in her field. She dives, she throws, she cheers the team up. She is the mitochondria of this Myanmar team, I would say. The powerhouse, the power cell of a cell, powerhouse of a cell. Played it beautifully straight down the ground over the baller's top. Looking for 2 runs. Dechen says nope. This is me. I am way older in age. I can't run as fast as you. So please give me a moment and let me play one ball. You relax at the non-striker end. That is what Dechen is saying, I'm pretty sure. And she tries to shuffle to the off stump and try to play it down. The fine leg up. So with 1 over to go, Bhutan 96 for 1. Zorli will be bowling the penultimate over for Team Myanmar. She will be bowling to Ngawang Choden, who just needs 2 runs for her maiden half century. It's always a nervous 45 to 50 runs in a T20 match and a nervous 90 in a 50 overs match. I'm sure Ngawang is having all those butterflies in her stomach, trying to get 2 runs for Team Bhutan. There she gets 1 run. She has to wait and watch if she will get a chance to try and have a go at her 50. Let's see what Dechen will do. 97. They still need 3 more runs to reach that three-figure mark. 100 runs. With so many wickets, they should have accelerated, I feel. And they should have tried to get somewhere near 120. But the Myanmar bowlers have been disciplined. And as I said, again a commentator's curse. That's a white ball from Zorli. Zorli, a change of ends for her. Bowling from the Gelifu end today. Not today. In this over, the final over. 5 more overs to go. Well, something disturbing. The captain there, or I think it's Sweat. She deserves some sweat today because she has been running between wickets. Running faster, running with the young leg of Ngawang. Equally complimenting her. It's not difficult ask for people who stay in the higher mountains. In Thimphu, she is from Thimphu. It's always difficult playing here at Gelifu. Yes, it's winter, but still it's hot and humid for people coming from Thimphu. What she does, she takes a quick single and brings Ngawang back on strike. Now the crowd cheering Ngawang up. She's on 49 or 59. What an inning from Ngawang herself today. A clean inning, I would say. She didn't give any chance whatsoever to the Myanmar batters. Fielders, I mean. Or the bowler. It's a clean inning from her. Jersey number 18. Trying to replicate her idol, Virat Kohli. And will that be her half century? Running hard towards the non-striker end. And that's her maiden half century. And what better to have it in your hometown, home ground, home soil. Well done, young Ngawang. Maiden half century for Ngawang. Showing off her bat to the camera. One for the camera. Captain Dechen giving her, patting her on her back. And what she does here is she not only celebrates, she gets the early New Year gift from me. Ngawang, congratulations. I'll see you later on after the match. With that, we still have 3 more balls to go. It's time for Dechen to open up the fireworks. Unable to do so. Gets only 1 run. This also goes down from young Ngawang as the first 50 of this series from a Bhutanese batter. 50 runs. She might be the highest run getter as well. Now she charges down and only manages to york herself. 1 more ball to go for the Bhutan inning. Bhutan 101. Also a 3-figure mark. Ngawang would be looking for a big shot here. But is gifted with 1 more ball because Zorli drifts down the leg and wide signal by umpire Rakesh. Myanmar haven't been disciplined today with extras. And it's up pitch, up in the air. Final ball. Will it be taken? Yes. So it won't be not out for Ngawang. It will be 50 out. But nothing to take away from her. A brilliant inning from young Ngawang. Scoring 50. and Bhutan will end on 102. The target will be 103 for Team Myanmar. Ngawang Chorian with 50 of 61 and well supported by Captain Dechen herself, 34 of 51 ball. This is the batting card for Team Bhutan. Opener Karmadema going for 1 run. Exit LBW for Zonli. Then it was all Ngawang and Dechen Wangmo for this inning. They did not give wicket away, but they made ensure there's runs on the board for them to bowl at. Applauded well by the crowd gathered out here today at the Gelifu International Cricket Ground here at Gelifu Mindfulness City. So at the run rate of 5.10, Bhutan end at 102. Myanmar women need 103 from the allocated 20 overs, 120 balls. So this is the first time they will be put up for challenge from Team Bhutan. Myanmar women, they need to come out and bat well. This has been their bowling card. Nothing much to them. Zorli with 2 wickets, 1 at the very first over and 1 at the very last over. Apart from her, no one could manage to take wickets. The most economical bowler was Lin Lin Tao. 7 runs from 2 over offers. The only one who completed full overs was Soewi. She managed to give 19 runs from her 4 overs. Apart from that, the fall of wicket was 6 overs, and then we saw a partnership of 96 runs between the captain and Ngawang. That took Bhutan to 102 runs. As it stands, Myanmar women, they need 103 to win at a run rate of 5.15 from their allocated 20 overs. We will take a short break here from the comm tower and we will be back and we will see how Myanmar will plan their chase out. We'll see you all in a while. So we are back live. Now this will be the batting card for Myanmar women. The informed Zorli might be opening with Tete Au. Then we have Tai Tai So, captain herself, Kin Min Mat, we have Mei Poposa. We then have Zali Wee, then we have Zin Therape Chow, we have Lin Lin Tao, Tet Tet Ong, Soi Wee, and Tai Te Po. So they will need 103 runs from their allocated 20 overs at a run rate of 5.15. This is the first time they will be having such a run rate to maintain. Up until now, it was all 4 runs or 3 runs per over. They will need 103 runs to win. Scores will be updated in a while. It takes a while for it to be refreshed. Opening the bowling for Team Bhutan would be yet again Sonam, jersey number 5, aka Sanam. Fun fact about her jersey number: 5 letters in her name, so she chose 5. Sonam, S-O-N-A-M, 5 letters. Play, says umpire Rakesh, and that will be the first ball of the Myanmar inning. Straight away some swing, but hits on a pad, and they will be off the mark with a leg bye. There we see leg bye signal by the umpire. That's Tete Au opening the batting with Zorli, jersey number 10, Tete Au. She chooses jersey number 10 because she says it's a family code. I think back in Myanmar they do have family code or family number, so it's jersey number 10. Sonam to Zorli. Again a hint of swing there, even in the air and off the deck as well. It came in to a Zorli. Zorli, jersey number 27. (27) is the mix of her parents' date of birth. Well played on the back foot, and a misfield from the Bhutanese fielder. Will that be the first boundary? No, the fielder manages to cut it off. That will be 2 runs to Zorli. So Zorli off the mark yet again in this series. Starts off with 2 runs. Sonam to continue, and then that will be the first extras given by Bhutan to Team Myanmar. Not collected by keeper, but batsman decides not to take a run off the misfield. Sonam has this odd tendency to drift down the leg and bowl wide. It's difficult to control her swing. And that's right on my money. On the line, I would say. The blue line. And umpire agrees with me. That's not a white ball. Sonam must be happy to see that. Zonli is one of the most decorated player of Myanmar. 37 matches he has played. She has managed to make 467 runs, 49 not out. And strike rate is 86. Decides to play that off the back foot. and will be dot ball. Bhutan is definitely playing well today. At least started well, I would say. Even in the bowling department. Batting, they displayed the best batting performance of the entire series today. They'll be hoping to do that in bowling as well. Not too sure how it will fare at the end of this game, but if Sonam bowls that way, dot ball and on the trot. But why are you throwing overthrow? My God, Sonam, that is not what you need of your own bowling. There was no chance of run out as well. That's why I keep on saying stop giving this early gift to each other. That's a gift. Overthrow of your own bowling when keeper is not backing up and there are no batter right in the crease. Sonam, I think that's an inexperience coming off from Sonam, or maybe adrenaline rush, I would say. But definitely not what Bhutan needed after starting off so well. At the end of 6 balls, the first over, Bhutan gives away 8 runs. 8-0 Myanmar. Bowling from the mountain end and starting the proceeding for Team Bhutan, who would be partnering Sonam, would be Sering Zangmo, aka Papu. 27-year-old experienced player for Bhutan with her off spinners. This has been the trend here in the bilateral series. A good shot there by the batter. Tete out. Shot, but down to the deep fielder. So this has been the case in the entire series. One end they start with the fast bowler and other end with the off spinner. It has worked wonderfully for both the teams, I would say. Brings the informed batter Zorli on strike, facing Papu. Sering Zangmo. Sering Zangmo also happens to be the highest wicket taker of this tournament and one of the probables for MVP, most valuable player. Papu with the third ball of the over, flighted one. Swing and a miss. If wicketkeeper had collected from the reaction of the fielder, it says that there was a stumping chance. Young Ngawang with her hands on her head saying "Ay," which gives me an indication that maybe the batter was outside the crease. Well, unluckily we don't have any replays here, so straighter one decides to play it off her pad. Manages to get 1 run. Papu with her second last ball of the beautifully bowled. It had the shape, swing kind of thing. I think she bowled that with 1 finger, which is a known ball these days of an off spinner. One of the balls in the armory. And that will be end of her first over. Gives away only 2 runs. At the end of 2 overs, Myanmar women 10-0. Sonam to continue with her in-swinging balls, giving no room whatsoever to the batter. It's always difficult playing a fast ball with a swing. Still easier to play a in-swing for a right-handed batter. If it was outswing, it would have been more difficult for a batter, I must say. Sonam has been on target today. And that's shot and played it to the deep fielder for 1 run. There will be award for the most valuable player today here. And as it stands, before this match, it was Tai Tai So, followed by Zarli Win, then Seringzangmo Papu, the 3 contenders. I'll have to check the latest stats in a while. But that was before today's match. And in number 4, we have Sonam, the bowler on the screen right now. And we also have Zorli, who's batting and standing at the non-striker end at the moment. So these are the 5 contenders as of yesterday. I'll give you a live update in a while. And that's a pitch played off the back over the covers. And will it be 1 run? Yes. It was definitely not a catch. But that had every one of us excited, thinking that that is a catch. And crowd here have been instrumental. They have been animated. They have supported the Dragon Ladies right up to the last ball, no matter whether they were on the losing streak or they were performing well. And that's in the gap, but well fielded there. The cover dives and saves that, and definitely saves 2 runs for the team, as that was as 3 runs was definitely written over that. Sonam in this over is keeping it a bit short. With her swing, it's always better to slightly pitch up, not over pitch kind of ball, but with that swing, the swing that she's generating, that's the ball I was talking about. Up-ish, but not that up as well. So at the end of 3 overs, Myanmar women 13 for 0. Papu to continue. A fuller ball, driven straight. She could not stop, but the mid off definitely cuts that off. So it's a dot ball. Bhutan is slowly putting pressure because the required run rate is slipping for Myanmar. And that's shot, and in the gap right between the cover and the shot fine. And that's 4 runs. First boundary for Team Myanmar. Comes off the bat of Zorli. Beautifully played. Shot from Papu this time. The highest wicket taker of the tournament with 9 wickets. She just got that ball wrong. She gave room and it was short ball. Not at all what the doctor ordered. Much better. If you can bowl that kind of ball, why to bowl the short balls? That's what I would say here from the Com Tower. It's easier for me from here. Having my glasses on with a sip of water under the shade. But for the ladies in the field, it's always a difficult ask. And there's a big shot from Zorli. Will it run down to boundary? Yes, it will. The fielder unable to cut that off. Will be the second boundary of the over. Zorli has decided enough is enough. It's time for me with some huge sixes. That was a lofted shot. I'm pretty sure that ball was even spotted by the customer sitting at Skyview restaurant here at Gallifrey Town. We will execute a shot from Zorli. Again a flighted one. Again a similar shot. Will it see the similar result? This time the fielder is able to cut it off and they manage to take 2 runs. Zorli is definitely taking on Papu. Zorli is definitely taking on Team Bhutan. Zorli has decided it's time for her to get on the bandwagon and hit those 6s or 4s. And then that's called sensible batting, smart batting. No need to take extra risk. No need to get carried away. There we see Bhagawati Acharya, the media of Bhutan cricket, with all the sunscreen, the cultural sunscreen block from Myanmar. She's there. She's going to talk with her colleague Dhiraj Pradhan. She has been instrumental bringing all the updates to you. Both of them are the key person. They will be in future as well. This is just learning curve from them, but they have put up what a show, I would say. It's only 2 of them bringing you everything from here, from camera works to photos to toss to update to everything. Kudos to such a team and to the CEO himself and his team. We also have Lobsang somewhere. In Go today, right behind the tent there. He is also one of the key person. There we see inside with the physios in his Go. They have been instrumental in bringing all this to you. Managing, they are the man behind. It's not a one-man army, one-man show. It's a team that's bringing it. Yes, young team, but they are learning. With that, we have experienced Anju coming on, and she starts off by beating the batter. She was amazing in yesterday's match. She found her right boots. She swung the ball. She got the wicket. She was doing everything yesterday. She will be hoping to continue that. It's the last match. Then she can have her own time with her family here. She's also here from Gelifu. The homegrown talent. The home girl. And just like that, right on her money. Anju Guru. As she's from here, she has a very famous Momo place here in the clock tower of Gelifu, known for Momo. It's run by her family. She has a hotel, Gurung Hotel as well. And played it down, and Ngawang with her some footballing skill, stopping that with her leg, and definitely stopping 1 run for Team Myanmar. Anju to continue. And batter Theteau finding it difficult to play a left arm in swing ball to her. It looks like it's going on the off, and suddenly it comes to your leg stump. It's always a difficult ask. And with the stance that Theteau has, she needs to open up her feet a bit, the left leg of hers, and shoulder a bit as well if she wants to play this ball properly and easily. That way is always difficult. Look at her feet there. is pointing towards the cover when she's playing. So with that, it's always difficult. She needs to open up her shoulder, maybe stands a bit, or maybe she has a trigger. So trigger, if she can go back, then she can open up a bit. Then it will be easier for her to play it on the onside, especially targeting that mid-wicket area. Let's see if she adjusts herself to do that. Well, she doesn't listen to me, but what she does, she has a great eye-hand coordination and fetches a 4-run. She was technically not correct there, but what she did, she was mentally correct there. She lofted that ball, bit too short from Anju, and lofts it over the mid-wicket for 4. At the end of 5 overs, Myanmar 27 for 0. We have Kilebida. She had a brilliant first 3 overs yesterday, but then gave away runs and spoiling her figure yesterday. But for the first 3 overs, she definitely got Bhutan back on track. While she's doing her run-up ready, I'll just update you on the MVP today. At number 1, we have the captain of Myanmar, Tai So, followed by Zarli Win and Zorle for the MVP. Kilebida with her first ball. Yet again there's swing, up pitch, but it's just over the top of Hishe Monkey, and that will be 1 run. So Tai So is at the point of 268, followed by 266 closely, then 237 is Zorle. So 3 of them are battling, and we have our Bhutanese Pappu. If she manages to take wicket, she is also at 236 points. There's no run there, I feel. If direct hit, then there's out. But that's why I went. Was that definitely hit Kilebida on shoulder or on face? But she's a strong girl. No pain shown there from her. Swing and a miss. Well collected by wicketkeeper Deshan. Thomas asking question to the leg umpire, and some exercise for the leg umpire there, as he has to run from the 30 yard just to put the bells off. Deshan not only keeping herself on toe, but umpire Rakesh as well. Kilebida continuing her over. Again a swing and a miss. She's slow off the air. It's always difficult for a batter like Zorli to pick her up. And there's, mind you, there's fielder down there at the cow corner. If it's a missed time, it will be all up to Sering Zangmo Pappu standing at the cow corner to take that catch. Let's see who wins this battle, Zorli or Kile. For now, it's Kile. Continuing from where she left off yesterday, bowling another tight and a disciplined over. Has only given away 2 runs so far from 5 balls. 1 more ball to go. Hoping to end with a dot ball. Nope, catch. Oh, that's an ordinary fielding from the fielder. Instead of using her hand, she decides to try and stop that with her body. More like with her thighs. Yes, it was hit hard, but you need to stop those balls, because you could have stopped 3 runs for your team. Nevertheless, at the end of 6 overs, Myanmar cruising for 33 for 0. Anju Gurung to continue from the Gelifu town end. Again, it starts off with the dot ball. Anju Gurung has played franchise cricket for Bhutan. She's from the ladies, she's the one, and from the men's, it's Rangjung Mikyo Dorji. She has played for Falcon, Team Falcon in 2022, the Invitational Fair Break in Dubai, May 2022. Another dot ball from the left arm pacer, Bhutan. They were the runner-up of the tournament, and Anju also was named in the team of the tournament, which is a big achievement to herself and Team Bhutan. Swing and a miss. What I've seen in this entire tournament is that the ball is not carrying to the keeper. It's always there collecting somewhere in the ankle length or on one bounce. What I would have done as a wicketkeeper is maybe I would have come 2 steps closer. Just like that. Right now Dechen did move. Let's see if that's going to help her. It's uppish, it's up in the air, it's banged to Ngawang, and Ngawang misjudges it and she can't find it. She can't find the ball in the air. She misjudges it. It was definitely there. Won't go down as catch dropped, but a chance missed definitely because she definitely did not judge that. It's always a difficult ask running back. Not too sure from here if she's wearing shades. And it should have helped her cause. And now she finds the same gap. There's no one, Ngawang. You have to run yourself. You can't let that go. Young Ngawang, I think she's tired from her batting. Zorli plays that right next to her, and she nearly gave up, thinking that I think it's tired legs, Ngawang. Having batted so long, batted the whole 20 overs, it's always difficult. So it's the responsibility of captain actually to let her field inside the 30 yard or 15 yard where Hishe is fielding right now. And let her rest because she definitely looks tired. And now there's a fielding change going on. It was 6-3, now it's 5-4. 4 on the leg side now. And now the batter, how smart is she? When the fielders are there on the leg, she's trying to play it on the off. At the end of 7 overs, Myanmar women 36 for 0. Good afternoon from Gelifu International Cricket Ground here at the Gelifu Mindfulness City. There you see the beautiful backdrop of mountains, blue sky and some clouds. It's a beautiful afternoon here today and in a beautiful ground. Fans have gathered with flags hosted high, cheering them up. They have been every day, they have come out and cheered up the Dragon Ladies. Cricket is big thing here in the southern part of Bhutan. And that's off the bat, I think. Or Pat, we have to wait for the thing from the signal from the umpire. No signal. That means it's definitely off the bat. Drifting slightly on the leg stump. Kilebida. That's the lane that you are supposed to bowl. Myanmar have not lost their wicket. Yes, that's always negative point for Bhutan. But you can build up the pressure with such dot balls. Don't give easy runs. Let the batsman make mistake. Don't give runs. ball the line and lane that they are not able to play. Not like that. That shot will be definitely only one. You can't keep Ngawang off the game. There you see again fielding at the long off. It's her day today. Wait and watch for her to come and bowl. The way things are going, she will be able to take at least a wicket or two, I feel. And that's a white ball. That is one ball that Bhutan can't afford to bowl in this match. Myanmar are looking for a whitewash of this series 5-0. Bhutan will be looking to redeem themselves with a win today. And as things are poised right now, it's anyone's game from here on. That is what you're supposed to bowl, Kilebida. Kilebida, jersey number 19, feels that it's a lucky number. She's a TikToker herself, a dancer herself, a jolly person, both on and off the field, always with smiles. And well fielded. That's how you feel. Anyone watching this online, do not give easy runs off your own bowling. Don't depend on others to stop the runs. You stop it yourself. Put your body in the line like Kilebida did right now. She's a coach herself, so leading by example to those watching on from her district, Punakha. That's one run down to the deep fielder. A swing from T20I. That's the end of 8 over. Myanmar 40 for 0. Anju Guru, the local hero, will be continuing from Gelifu town end, or let's say her hometown end. Will be bowling to T20I. T20I herself has played 36 matches for Team Myanmar. And there you see again it's difficult to play Anju, swinging onto your pad. So talking about T20I, 36 matches, 16 innings, 174 runs she has given, but that is not what we are talking about. We are talking about how much she has scored. She has scored 272 runs. She is an all-rounder with the best of 46 runs. If she can make that 46 runs today, or beat that like the young Ngawang did today, make a 50, it's going to be 5-0 for Team Myanmar today. Played it off her pads. A better choice of shot, I would say. Because when it's swinging in, it's difficult to drive her down. So why not try to flick it off your leg? That is what she does. And brings the informed Zorli on strike. Zorli has quietly moved on to 26 balls. And well supported by T20I. Zorli already backed player of the match twice. The first 2 matches. She'll be looking for one more. And there you see how well she executed that shot. They're trying for second run, but no is the call, loud and clear. Even I could hear it from the comm tower here. Well fielded there by the Bhutanese fielder. Everyone would be looking to relax today after this match. And clean bowled, Anju. You hit me once, you hit me twice. I'm not going to repeat that, says Anju Gurung. She gets the bullseye and hits the top of the middle stump. Sees the end of Tete Ao. Tete Ao batted well, supported her partner Zorli, but she has to depart for 11. So is the first smell of blood for Team Bhutan. First wicket down for Team Myanmar. May Poposa joins her batting partner Zoli out in the centre. May Poposa, the jaunty roads, the Yuvraj Singh of Myanmar, electrifying in the field, shouting on the top of her voice. Also a dynamic and charismatic character while batting. We'll see how she fares against Anju Gurung. And Anju starts her inning with a wide. May Poposa would be happy to come off strike and relax at the non-striker end. That will go down as 2 wides. Myanmar team today, right after the match, will be travelling to Punakha. They'll be staying there overnight and then will be off to Paro for their flight. They definitely want to wrap up early and head home. And as I said, it's a pitch up in the air and dropped yet again. That was a dolly. That was as easy as it can get. It was a piece of pie. What we call here in Bhutan is a dolly gone molly when you drop such catches, Hishe. One of the most easiest catch I've ever seen in this series. And Hishe, who has been unusually quiet in the field, drops that, and Anju definitely not happy. Will this catch of Zorli be the difference for crossing the line or not reaching there for Team Bhutan? Well, we have to wait and watch. What that does is Anju lost her line and length, and that's a full toss. May Poposa sensible enough to put it down to deep fielder and gets off the mark. So 1 run for May Poposa and end of 9 overs. Myanmar women 47 for 1. Kilebida, with her happiness smile, will be bowling to the Kilebida with the happiness from Myanmar. That is May Poposa. Both charismatic character, both very happy and jolly, always with smile, will be facing each other. And May Poposa has better of Kilebida at this moment. Like CEO of Bhutan Cricket was mentioning, Myanmar has been playing a lot of matches. They went to China. They recently played a 5-day series, 5 countries series. So they have a lot of match experience. Swing and a miss. There's a big appeal from Kilebida, big appeal, but umpire Dorji Ugyen Dorji unmoved says not out, my dear. I didn't hear anything. Maybe he needs a sneakometer on his ear. That's what Kile is saying. But definitely asking questions, Kile Bida here. So as I was mentioning, Team Myanmar has played a lot of matches this year. I think that has been the difference between Team Bhutan and Team Myanmar in this series. Driven down for 1 run. Bhutan, the last match they played was somewhere in August in Bali. That also on a turf wicket. I mean synthetic astroturf. After that, they went back to their own work and they regrouped, regathered for past 1 to 2 months, and they are here today. Definitely skill wise, even the Myanmar coach was mentioning. And that's on the leg side, and May Poposa gets better of Kilebida this time. That will be her first boundary, and it will ease a lot of pressure from Team Myanmar. Not at all a good ball from Kilebida here. You can't ball on your leg. You have 5-4 fielding set, 5 on the off, 4 on the leg, and no one behind. You can't ball there. But well executed by May Poposa. Nothing to take away from her. It's her skill that fetched that 4 runs. Uppish, but in the gap will definitely be only 1 run. It is. So as I was mentioning and also reflecting on what CEO of Bhutan Cricket mentioned, very soon there's going to be contract system for Team Bhutan, both men and women. Come January, they'll be on contract system. Maybe they will get lots of matches to be played. Maybe they will have salary system for them, which they don't at the moment. I'm not too sure if Myanmar have the same, but what Myanmar is doing is they have a lot of matches. That is how they are improving, and Bhutan team definitely would need the same thing. A quick single taken. Is that a run out? If that was a direct hit, that was definitely run out. But May Poposa there diving and valuing her wicket, and I think that's Zorli running to May Poposa saying, hey, I'm sorry, that was a risky run. A beautiful teamwork scene there. At the end of 10 overs, Myanmar women 54 for 1. Anju to ball her final and penultimate over. She will be bowling to Zoli. And what Myanmar have done so well in this series is such kind of runs. Yes, it's direct hit, but I am sure she made her ground. They are hitting boundaries, yes, applaudable. They are taking one, they are converting 1 to 2, applaudable. But what they are doing secretly and silently is they are just dropping the ball. The good balls, I'm talking about good balls, I'm not talking about the bad balls. The good balls, they are dropping and taking those singles, putting the fielders on pressure, on their toes. The Bhutanese fielders I'm talking about. So this has been their key. There again we see they are trying to glide it. They know they don't need 4s and 6s at this moment. Even runs it's gonna do for them. Like I was mentioning in the earlier over, this comes from match experience. Yes, skills is something you have, but match experience, it's more like a form. So miss of run up there from Anju. So this match practice, what it does is it puts in your muscle memory. Let's say you see a full toss. If you have played enough matches, let's say 10 matches in a month, it will automatically come to you like it's in a muscle memory. That we can see from Myanmar team. Even their coaches mention that skill wise Bhutan is better than them, But what Myanmar have done well is they have applied themselves. They have played according to plan. And now there's batter asking, wasn't that a white ball? There she's showing May Poposa. Hey, umpire sir, I went across, but that was still down the leg. Wasn't that white ball? Umpire Rakesh Pradhan thinks otherwise. It's not. So match experience, coming back to that, that is something that Bhutan team needs to work on. A dot ball. Because this is only the second match of this team. The women's team. Second tournament, not match, sorry. So second tournament in the entire year. Bhutan cricket definitely needs to work on that. Now we have our own ground. Why not invite? So that is what the cricket CEO, Mr. Dumba, said that time. They are targeting tournaments. And this time it's white signal by umpire Rakesh. May Poposa is happy. So in April, Bhutan is targeting to host a Six Nation series. I think that will be men. If that happens, it's going to be the biggest tournament at that scale here at Gelifu and even for Bhutan cricket. What he tells me, there's also something called BIFA Cup, Bhutan India Federation Association, BIFA Cup, which will be competed between two top clubs of India and two top clubs of Bhutan as well. So that's also there in pipeline. And that's of the age, well guided, I would say. Played it with soft hands, down to third man. 1 run to May Poposa. And in between, I'm pretty sure there will be international women games as well. The one we see this time. This is the last match of the first ever bilateral series. Myanmar definitely want to come back. That's what I heard from the LO, Madam Sonam, here in Gelifu, one of the officials. Just like I was saying, look at the run that they have taken. The ball, she put it down on the turf wicket, on the pitch itself, and they took off for the single. And well complimented by May Poposa. She's diving all around today. She will be quite tired today. She will be sleeping on the bus back to Punakha today. At the end of 11 overs, Myanmar women 58 for 1. Kilebida to continue from the mountain end. And doesn't find the middle of the bat Zorli this time. Will be 1 run to her. Definitely no 2 in that. Brings May Poposa back on strike. Bhutan women's team have been contemplating the change. The change they were was they have brought in a new player in place of young Sonam. Played off back foot, May Poposa pushing hard for the first run. Bhutan need to cut away these singles now. Boundaries are not coming, but they are giving easy singles as well. They have to think out of the box now. And as I was talking about contemplating a change, they need to change the bowler. Kilebida's new bowler, and she was fantastic yesterday. And that's in the gap. Will the fielder be able to cut it out? Yes, she uses her footy skills. A fan of Ronaldo, I guess. And is that run out? No. Unfortunately, Kilebida could not gather. Yet again, we have a diving May Poposa. She has dived so much that she might even represent Myanmar's aquatic team very soon with the diving efforts here at Gelifu International Cricket Ground. Do not worry, we have laundry in Punakha as well. You put in that effort and your clothes will be cleaned by a laundry. And again a good shot straight down the ground, down to the deep fielder. Will only be one for Zoli. Zoli has quietly and steadily moved to 37 of 36 I would say. May Poposa on her knees. That is a trademark. Thile Jamso, the captain of national team of Bhutan. That is his trademark of going down after taking 2 and 3 runs and when he's tired. That is replicated here by May Poposa of Myanmar today. Flighted one and sweeps that away in the gap. Will it be cut? Yes. But a misfield there from Sering Zangmo Papu. Kilebida has not been the fortunate one when it comes to saving runs. There has been 2 misfield from her of her bowling and both resulted in 4. May Poposa, that is what we say. Hard work is the key to success. You are putting in the dives and there's a gift to you in form of 4 runs. Myanmar cruising at this juncture of the game. Kilebida with the last ball of her spell. And May Poposa respects her good ball. That's the end of 12 overs. And that will be break. And Myanmar 67 for 1 at the drinks break. That's coach Kencho Norbu. He's also the coach of men's national team and also the women's national team. Qualified coach of Bhutan with some pep talk, we would say, in football. So boosting up the girls out here and maybe bringing on the message. There we see he works back thinking about what should be done to get few wickets. I'm sure his pep talk will help Team Bhutan. The coaching department for the Bhutan team is led by Kencho. We have Ramesh Limbu. Then we have Ugen Doji, assistant coach. And we also see there the CEO of Bhutan Cricket. He has been an integral part of this women's team. All these players has played under him when he was coach himself. And now with a bigger shoe to fill, CEO. It's going on well for him and not the team and the results, but definitely in terms of development and how cricket has groomed and shaped under his leadership. Now here comes the change I was contemplating. She's into the team today, Tsering, and will be having a roll of her arm. Jersey number 6. This might be the change I was talking about. I think Kencho Norbu heard me. Tsering Choden goes by the nickname KP. Born on 27 January 1998. Will be bowling some off spin here. Jersey number 6 says this is her favorite number. She says her hidden talent is dancing and singing. I'm sure if she takes wicket here, she would be showing us some skills of hers. Flighted one and played it down to the deep mid wicket. Will only be 1 run. Zorli hasn't shown any mercy whatsoever to all the off spinners of Bhutan. She has always taken them on. But maybe Seringchod and KP will try and change that. Oh, that's a moon ball, I would say. It's like if you're playing PUBG, that was almost a hit shot. And rightfully signal no ball and free hit. Well, Sering either is the nervousness. Oh no, you just signal it to me. So slippery out there for you. So it slipped out of her hand. So it will be free hit to May Poposa. Free license to hit this ball anywhere you want, and she decides only to take one. Well ball by Sering. Right, pitched up, giving no room or half volley whatsoever. There we see she's struggling to grip it. Seringchod, KP. Again a flighted ball. Is that a catch? Puts it down again. Hishe with the buttery fingers, I would say. What's happening, Hishe? That was straight on to you. This is the second simple catch. And KP being your best friend in the squad, you should have taken that for her. She's playing her first match of this series. You should have taken that catch, Hishe. No, Hishe, you need to put on your catching gloves, my dear. And this is what happens when you have a drop catch. It's dispatched away for 4 runs from Zorli, and she moves on to 40 with that. Dropped twice by Hishe. Twice beaten. Shy, I would say. That didn't come out right because I am still agitated on the drop catch from Hishe. This not only puts pressure on Bhutan, but this shows how the tournament has gone for Team Bhutan. Catches causing you the matches. I'll not say winning because they haven't. And again a big shot. Again it's aerial. Misjudged again by the fielder, and 4 runs. Sering KP is doing it. She is getting the chances from the batter. 2 chances in a row and 2 misjudgment. 1 was catch, 1 was misjudgment, and 4. This time is Richie. She definitely misjudged that. And there's no use changing fielder now, Dechen. You should have kept your best fielders. If you're changing it now, that means you didn't. A learning curve for you. And for Team Bhutan, I would say. 46, Zorli. When we were focusing more on the home team, we completely forgot how easily Zorli has moved to 46 or 40 balls, striking more than 100. That's the end of 13th and first over from KP in this series. Myanmar women 78 for 1. It might be too late for Team Bhutan, but Papu comes on to change that. But here again we see Myanmar batters on top, under pressure, but at the same time batting so well, not doing anything silly. As I was mentioning while Ngawang was batting, this is a nervous footy for any batter, be it women's, men's, international, associate nations. It is always a difficult ask when you are batting at 46. But looks like Zorli is calm and composed under such pressure as well. Batting beautifully, Zorli. Her best is 49 not out. She's 2 runs away from that. We saw today Ngawang getting her best figure of her career scoring 50. Will Zorli be able to do that as well? Zorli had scored 467 runs, best of 49 before today. This is a 38th match, and what a good time to get her first 50 if she can. Meanwhile, May Poposa continues to rotate strike like you are rotating your spin wheel in Bhutan lottery. It's that easy for her, just like she's clicking a button. Not at all under pressure. May Poposa, I have become a big fan of her as well. And again, they take single inside, I would say 20 yard. Takes Zorli to 48. But I have become a big fan of May Poposa here. Right from the first ball, taking singles, diving, even while fielding. What a character she is. Flighted ball and swept so well. Well fielded there by KP. No runs. May Poposa building up a partnership just like Bhutan. This partnership as well is changing the shape of the game, I would say. Is that out? I just heard got it, but I didn't hear anything else from there. Nothing. Again she's saying, wasn't that white ball, sir? And this time even Ugen Doji, the standing umpire, says no, that went over your wicket. Even I thought that went over your wicket. I heard sound of wickets, but it isn't. So as it stands, after 14 overs, Myanmar women ever so close to the wicket. I mean to the target, 82 for 1. We hear the crowd go, wicket, wicket, track, 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 when Ngawang comes on. I think home crowd supporting their idols. We have young cricketers here. We have parents here. We have spouses come out. We have chief guest himself, Dasha Thompen, the governor of Gelifu town, along with other dignitaries. We have monks who have come out. And we have Ngawang, who has come out tired, I guess. White ball. She definitely looks tired from her 20 overs batting that she did. Same like Zorli here. Zorli fielded for 20 overs and has been batting for 20 overs. She too will sleep well today in the bus back to Punakha. And yet again Zorli punishes the off spinner yet again. I thought this too, that's why I got silent there. That takes Zorli to 49. Ever so close. And that's her levels her best score ever, 49 not out. Will she change it in the land of happiness? May Poposa, there's a big appeal and Ngawang gets the breakthrough. One sweep too many for May Poposa. Finds her exert LBW plumb in front of the wicket. That's the end of May Poposa. But a very good partnership with Zorli has almost done the job for Team Myanmar. First smell of blood for Ngawang there, and the second wicket for Team Bhutan. We saw the end of Team Myanmar there, Captain Tai So. There was a small glitch in the mic here, which we have connected, and hopefully the sound is back. So that, as it stands, is the 10th wicket for Papu Tsering, highest wicket taker. So double figure mark for her. Wicket number 10. And win better than in a 16 over, and that too the wicket of the captain of Team Myanmar, Tai So. Ever so good to get such a wicket. So definitely doing good in a last and penultimate over, Tsering. That brings jersey number 73, Min Ya, on strike and facing Tsering. Again a miss from a batter and a miss from a wicketkeeper as well. Not able to collect that. It was quicker one, more of an arm ball. You can hear the crowd, wicket. Maybe Papu can give from our final delivery of her spell of this series. Whoa, that suddenly missed everything. Everyone got excited, even myself. So at the end of 16 over, Myanmar 86 for 4. Ngawang clean bowls the therapy here. Is this the moment when Ngawang did it with the bat, now with the ball, is going to pull Bhutan back in the game? We saw a beautiful catch from Anju. That saw the end of Zorli. Now Ngawang says, well, let me try and do it myself, and she rattles the stumps of Zin Therapy Cow, who was the more set batsman when compared to Myanmar. But looks like Bhutan is going to give it everything in this final match and redeem something for Team Bhutan. We are not ruling Myanmar out yet. Not much run to get as well, but they are losing wickets. It's wicket and it's also a dot ball, which always creates a pressure. The crowd here is ever too excited now. They can smell victory from here. But still long way to go for Team Bhutan. Still 5 more wickets to be taken. This brings Zarliwo onto the crease. Myanmar on the non-striker end. Jersey number 73 is Myanmar. We can hear this crowd going, Bhutan, Bhutan. And Ngawang is suddenly pumped up, ready to go. But batter is definitely taking her time, throwing her gloves off, still not taken the strike. Playing mind games, I would say. Bhutan is on a roar, and they are trying to stop that roar with some mute buttons here and there, taking their own sweet time. It's a part of the game. It's all fair in love and what we say. And there's a full toss, swept it down to fine leg for just 1 run. Jersey number 72 and 73 batting for Myanmar. Will they be the one? Well played again, but again they managed to take that quick single. Bhutan definitely needs to take this off, cut this off, because not much run on the board, I tell you. Even with such singles, they still have 5 wickets left. Yes, if you take 1 or 2 wickets more, you'll get inch closer to the winning mark. But with these singles that you are conceding in the 30 yard, this might take the game away from you, Team Bhutan. Be mindful of this. And we are the pioneers of mindfulness. Even the city is Gelfu mindfulness city. So you have to be mindful and wary of such singles that we are giving. Break a leg, Team Bhutan. All the best to you from here on. A flatter one, this one in the gap, and it will be easy single down to the sweeper cover. Both batter don't rule them away. They know how to bat. They definitely have lots of matches between them. Need 1 or 2 wickets more from Ngawang. And just like again, if that was direct hit, that would have been wicket. But Ngawang misses. Well done, Ngawang. You can't do everything. Bat yourself, ball yourself, take wickets, and now run out yourself as well. You can't. You have done enough for Team Bhutan today. But love the fighting attitude in you. Short ball again. Again a misfield from Team Bhutan. They will easily take 2 runs. And Myanmar inching closer to their target of 103. They just need 13 runs more. 13 or 11 runs more, I guess. At the end of 17 overs, Myanmar women 92 for 5. Three more overs to go of this final match of the women's bilateral series between Myanmar and Bhutan. It's equally poised at this moment, but mark my word, this over is going to be a break or make over for both the team. If Bhutan gets wicket, it will be a bad over for Myanmar. If Myanmar gets some runs, it will be bad over for Bhutan. Let's see how it fares. It's Sonam. Starts off with a good ball, but yet again a single taken in the 15 yards. The fielder inside the 30 yards. If you're standing at the 30 yards, no use. You have to take a start. You have to walk in. You have to stop singles. They can do it even with a single over of maiden as well. So you should not give. It's a good ball from the batter, but the fielders need to support them. Don't give easy singles. Will Sonam do it for Team Bhutan here? That's the dot ball. That's what you need, Team Bhutan. And that's what you don't need, Team Myanmar. (73) is Kinmin Ma. Jersey number 72 is Zarli Wei. Jersey number 73. Kinmin, she's wearing that because her dad passed away at the age of 73. So it's a tribute to her dad. Sonam to continue. And a short ball and in a gap. That will not help the Bhutan team. Will it run down? Beautifully fielded by the fielder. She definitely saves 2 runs or 3 runs for team. We have to wait and watch for that. But KP coming into the team today has been balling. She balled well. Unlucky to have 2 catches being dropped and now giving her everything in the fielding. Well done, KP. The game is not yet lost. Such effort will always pay you back in one way or other. That was shot from Sonam. So it's Kinmin Ma, jersey number 73 now. So that was definitely 3 runs. And that's a dot ball. The other end is jersey number 72, Zarli Wu. She's using jersey number 72. And because she's paying respect. 7 plus 2 equal to 9. Paying respect to her grandmother. I think she also passed away, or she's at the age of 72, I would say. With that, back to Sonam. And is that white ball? No, again down the leg, drifting down the leg. And will be 1 run. After bowling a good ball and a dot ball, she's drifting it down on the leg. When you have 5 fielders on the off and 4 on the leg, Bhutan bowlers are definitely not bowling to their field. When you have 5 fielders, why don't you try a wide yorker on the off, so that even if they get some bat on it, it will go to your fielder. And just like that, it's to the fielder, but still they take a single run. Bhutan team is not learning from their mistakes. That's the end of 18th over. 98 for 5, Myanmar. Beautiful ground of Gelifu here. There we see distinguished guest and fan who have come with flag. There we see Dashot Hompen on his screen. He has been supporting cricket throughout, followed with other dignitaries. We also have lamas, we call it monk here in Bhutan, who's come out to watch a game of cricket and when better than the final match of the series. Thank you to all the supporters here at the ground. And we see here jersey number 11 Richie, who will be bowling the 19th over for Team Bhutan. Can she pull off for Team Bhutan? Starts off well. Is that a catch? No. Again is single. He hits the wicket this time, but the batsman had already made the grounds. Myanmar showing their calm and composure and maturity and also the game experience by taking singles within the 15 yards. Yes, Bhutan had their moment when they took 2 to 3 early, quick wickets. Ngawang doing it for the Team Bhutan. But they have responded with the singles and doubles. Shows the maturity the team has. And this time it's straight to the fielder. Bowling to the field, that's what I was saying. 5 fielders on the off. Keep it there. They are just trying to nudge the ball and they are trying to do it in singles. Why give it to them? Why gift it to them? Make them work hard for it, Team Bhutan. Nothing to take away from this two batter, Kin Myanmar and Zarliwu, who came under a situation where they lost their set batsman, 3 quick wickets, even the captain. But the calm and composure that they have shown here, just like that, no pressure whatsoever on them, shows the maturity between the two of them, the teamwork between two of them, the communication. They know what they are capable of. And this has been the strength of Team Myanmar throughout the tournament. We're getting to the final moments of this tournament. Historic tournament here in Bhutan. The bilateral series between Bhutan and Myanmar is about to come to the closure. Slightly on the leg. Well played by the batter. Right off her toes. And right off her middle of her bat. Sometimes it's a curse if you time it too well. You get only 1 run. If you mistime it, you tend to get 2 runs. That's the game of cricket, I would say. So as I was talking of the tournament, it has been a beautiful tournament. Thank you to everyone, all the supporters, all the online viewers, fans from every part of the world. It has been a huge success. And that's lofted straight. Will that be 4? Yes, that would be 4. 4 runs to Team Myanmar. Is that the end of the game? It is by the looks of it. So Zarliwu hits the boundary and wins it for Team Myanmar. Team Myanmar win by 5 wickets and It's a whitewash for Team Bhutan. 5-0. They lose to Team Myanmar. It has been a sad tournament for Team Bhutan. Positives out of it, yes, but the result will not do justice to the effort they have put in. But they need to learn from the mistakes that they have created, especially the fielding side. The drop catches, the misfields has everything costed them the series 5-0. This is the batting card for Myanmar. Leading the way from the opening, Zorli. 49, unfortunately, went out to a brilliant catch from Andu for 49. And then we had a good support from May Poposa with 18 and Tete Ao on the top 11. And then right at the end, Zaliwo, 13 runs, ending it with a boundary and keeping their calm and winning this series 5-0. As it stands, Myanmar team win by 5 wickets. It has been a difficult ask for Team Bhutan, but they have plenty to take away from this tournament. More in the learning part, less of a success part, and it has been difficult ask for Team Bhutan. The fans have come here, still cheering the team up. You can see the loud applaud here behind me. All the guests, the fan, they have been supporting Team Bhutan, and this has been the Bhutan women bowling card. Not much success there. 3 wickets for young Ngawang. She was the player of the match, I would say. 3 wickets and even 50 runs. Apart from her, it was only Tsering Zangmo who took her 10th wicket, and Anju Guru with 1 wicket. Tsering Choden proved to be expensive with 11 runs with drop catches of her over. And Bhutan gave away 8 extra runs to Myanmar. So this is something that they have to work on as well. Extra runs. And the fielding department here in the Gelifu Mindfulness City. So as it stands, this is the match summary of the match, the final match. Toss won by Myanmar, and they put Bhutan up to bat. So Bhutan could manage 102 out of the 20 overs, losing 2 wickets. Ngawang there leading the way, 50 runs of 62 balls. Well supported by captain Dechen Wongmo, aka Thomas, 34 of 51. In the bowling, it was Zorli again, 2 wickets for 15, and others did not have wickets. Then, while chasing Myanmar, they could reach the target in 18.5 overs, 104 they managed by losing 5 wickets. Yet again, here Zorli, 49 runs, could not reach to her half century. Well supported by May Poposa with 16 and Zaliwu at the end with 13 not out. The pick of the bowler for Bhutan, Ngawang Choden, 3 for 9 in her 2 overs, and Anju and Papu having 1 wicket of each. So Myanmar as it stands won by 5 wickets. So that will be the end of the live stream here. We will be back with the post-match presentation. Do join us on the other link on Bhutan Cricket YouTube, because there will be awards, there will be lucky dips, and there will be medals for the winning team, and the most important, the trophy will be lifted by Team Myanmar. We will see you all in a while, around 10 to 15 minutes on other link. Thank you so much. Me, Manoj Adhikari here from the Com Tower, signing off here with the 5 matches. We will see you soon here at the Gelifu International Cricket Ground with another international match coming to your way in 2025. With that, wishing you all a happy new year and happy festive season to everyone. Over and out from the Com Tower.